Housing goes far beyond providing shelter. It is a vital foundation for health, economic stability, safety, and the overall well-being of individuals and communities. Hello and welcome to another fascinating edition of Housing Development, your trusted weekly program, bringing you the very latest updates, insights, and stories from the housing, urban development, and construction sectors. Thank you for joining us. I'm Joseph Johnson. Before we take a look at today's lineup, let's begin with some of the top stories making headlines in the housing sector.
The House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the continuous increase in the prices of building materials across Nigeria, warning that the trend is worsening the country's housing deficit. The resolution followed a motion sponsored by Honorable Oboku Abontizibe Ofoji during plenary. He noted that despite Nigeria's abundance of construction raw materials such as limestone, sand, granite, and timber, the cost of building projects continues to rise sharply. According to the lawmaker, the rising costs are making affordable housing difficult to achieve, worsening Nigeria's estimated 28 million housing deficit and leading to higher rents, abandoned projects, and job losses in the construction sector. Following the motion's adoption, the House urged relevant government agencies, including the FCCPC, to investigate possible market distortions, anti-competitive practices, and supply chain challenges contributing to the price hikes. Lawmakers also resolved to set up an ad hoc committee to conduct a comprehensive investigation into the matter. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has defended the construction of houses for judges and justices in Abuja, insisting that the projects do not threaten judicial independence. Speaking after inspecting ongoing judicial infrastructure projects in the Federal Capital Territory, Wike dismissed criticisms reportedly raised by the Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), describing government support for the judiciary as a long-standing practice. According to him, providing residential accommodation and office facilities for judicial officers does not amount to executive interference in the judiciary. The minister also accused the NBA leadership of inconsistency, arguing that the association regularly receives support from state governments for its activities while criticizing similar interventions in the judiciary. Wike said the projects, including judges' quarters and the Court of Appeal Abuja Division, are part of activities marking President Bola Tinubu's third anniversary in office. The Housing Development Advocacy Network, HDAN, has warned banks, mortgage institutions, and private investors against financing major development projects around Jabi Lake in Abuja until environmental and public interest concerns are fully addressed. In a statement, HDAN said while it supports responsible urban development in the Federal Capital Territory, any attempt to commercialize or significantly alter Jabi Lake without proper stakeholder engagement could trigger environmental, legal, and social challenges. The group described Jabi Lake as an important environmental and recreational asset under the Abuja Master Plan, stressing the need to preserve public access and protect the waterfront from excessive privatization. The advocacy group also called on the FCT administration to make public all agreements concerning the lake to promote transparency and accountability. According to HDAN, future development around Jabi Lake should focus on environmental protection, sustainable tourism, recreation, and beautification in line with long-term urban sustainability goals. Organizers of the Africa International Housing Show, AIHS, have called on governments and stakeholders across Africa to urgently address rising construction costs. Chief Executive Officer of AIHS, Festus Adebayo, said increasing prices of cement, steel, roofing materials, transportation, and foreign exchange pressures are making affordable housing difficult for millions of Africans. He called for innovation, collaboration, and policy reforms to reduce housing delivery costs, especially for low-income earners. The 20th anniversary edition of the Africa International Housing Show is scheduled to hold from July 13th to 18th, 2026 at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. The event will focus on affordable housing solutions, new technologies, housing finance reforms, and sustainable construction methods across Africa. To read the full details of the news, visit www.africahousingnews.com.
For many Nigerians, the challenge of meeting basic needs has become increasingly difficult as access to essentials such as food and shelter grows more uncertain by the day. This harsh reality continues to diminish hope for countless families, highlighting the growing housing deficit and the burden of homelessness across the country. The pressing question remains, what is the solution? Now, the Africa International Housing Show, AIHS 2026, offers a pathway forward, a platform where credibility meets opportunity and genuine buyers connect with trusted developers. Now, in its 20th edition, AIHS brings together investors, developers, policymakers,